Hello, my fellow Hellions, and welcome again to Searching in Fearless Tarot. Okay, so we're going to be talking today about the Saturn retrograde, okay? I wanted to bring up these energies individually in each video. That's why I did a video for the Pluto retrograde, because we're going to be having 6 retrogrades this year, which marks an entirely new record for us. So it's important to know what each of these individual retrograde energies are going to bring out of us. And when I say retrograde energy, I'm talking about not retrograde in itself with the planets physically is an illusion, okay? The planet isn't moving ahead or faster. It's just the way that the speed at which it's moving. It's almost like when you're sitting in a car and another car backs up and you feel like your car is moving for that split second. That's what a retrograde is. So it's really talking about slowing down the process, figuring out why we've made decisions with whatever planet it's correlating to. So in this video, I'm talking about Saturn. So we're going to be questioning a lot of the way that we've committed to structure in the past, if that makes any sense. With Aquarius, it's like we're going to be getting tested in real life scenarios of what we've been committed to, why we were committed to those things, what kind of questions did that bring up for us when we were committed? Why did we change our directory, or why did we change our course? It can also bring us real life examples that force us to see things in reality, because Saturn is talking about reality. It's talking about restrictions. It's talking about the long haul it takes to get to wherever you need to go. So if you're going towards a certain vision, or you're going towards a new vision from last year, this is definitely going to be the time where you're going to be questioning the initial stages of the structure that you're trying to create for yourself now. It could be questions about how we move in society, how we agree to what we're supposed to agree to, or what society tells us to do. It's in Aquarius. Saturn retrograde is in Aquarius, which is kind of funny because we're talking about a planet that's ruled by Uranus, okay? We're talking about a planet that's like the king of weird, the king, queen, whatever of weird, you know? So with that in Saturn, it's going to feel a little bit odd. It's going to feel a little bit off. And it's also going to be trining Venus and Gemini at some point, which that's a whole nother thing. Venus and Gemini and Sagittarius are like the information twins. So around this time, it could be feeling very logical. You could be feeling like you're being put into a logical box and you're seeing how you fit in society illogically, and how that's going to make sense and how that's going to work, what new opportunities that's going to bring to you because you do it your way. That's really the emphasis of all of this, is how are you going to move in society now that you've had these things change, now that you've had some time to overthink what needs to be changed, how you're going to be moving forward, and what you really want to be doing overall in the next 5 years, that kind of thing. You're getting rid of the frivolous decisions, like minimizing things. You could be worrying about structures within your home, how your role within your home fits within the people around you. There could be thoughts of getting rid of excess eating, like not eating fast food, or not eating snacks or junk food or something of that nature. You're going to feel like you need to get rid of all of that extra stuff that weighs you down in order to move forward. You're also getting new I wrote down compromising comprehensive views of our future, okay? And when I say that, I mean maybe when we were first constructing this plan or this structure, we were like, no, this is the way that it needs to be. This is the way that I've seen it in times past. This is the way it is, okay? We're changing that up. We've probably had a lot of life scenarios where we've had to look at it in a different way, or look at it in a more compromising way, to where it's going to fit better with the whole. Remember, Aquarius, we're thinking of the collective as well. Okay, so with that stuff out of the way, I'm going to do a reading on what energies are going to be affecting us, what possible tests could come into the future, If something isn't relevant now, keep it in your pocket because it could be relevant in the months to come or in the months to pass. So let's get into prayer. Father God, Holy Spirit, thank you so much for all of the love, guidance, and wisdom that you give to us. Thank you for another day not promised. Please only let those that walk in the light in. Only those with the highest good in mind of all into these messages. What is being activated within the collective that's watching this video at this time? What is being activated? Taurus. Okay. So a lot of us are thinking about resources. And when I say resources, Taurus is our own financial resources and the practicality of things. So yeah, this is, I feel like this is going into living life in the senses, living life day to day and figuring out what you need, what you want. What messages does the collective that's watching this video need at this time? Okay, a lot of you could feel really guarded at this time. With the Knight of Swords reversed, there could be some possible throat chakra blockages. With the Knight of Swords is reversed, I'm seeing the Eight of Pentacles and the Magician. So it's like maybe some of you feel like your manifestations aren't working, or they're not coming to light, or you're questioning yourself, you're questioning how you're going to move forward. It's almost like some of you could be losing faith. Let's get the Nine of Wands reversed. But you're still studying and you're still moving forward. You're thinking about lost opportunities that happened, relationships that crumbled in this last year. Spirit, if you're in indecision about how to move forward in a relationship, because all of this is manifesting a new future, but I don't think it's coincidence that I'm seeing a lot of reversals, because I feel like this is a lot of past energy. This is a lot of indecision. Two of Cups reversed is partnerships that fell, feeling really guarded, really hiding away. Hiding away is what I'm seeing for some of you. With the Knight of Swords reversed, though, it's like hiding. It's like you're making a plan, though. It's not like you're doing this frivolously. You're just keeping quiet. Almost like you're certain of what's to come, because you are coming in as the Magician and you are coming in as the Pentacles. So maybe you could be working a lot and you're really not talking about the issues that happened in the past. You're choosing how to go to the beat of your own drum with the Hierophant reversed. This is talking about not following the systems. Maybe you could have, okay, for some of you, the Hierophant reversed is like maybe there was an engagement that broke off and the ending of this cycle created the beginning of a new one. Or with the Hierophant reversed, this could be a dysfunctional family. This could be a dysfunctional family that broke your heart and you had to close out the cycle. And when I say dysfunctional family, I don't just mean those who are married. I mean, like, I could be talking about you living with your mom and your dad or your sister or your brother. Whatever that may be, it created this new vision. That pain, you put that pain, that 10 of Swords into yourself. Into yourself. And you know. With the Chariot reversed, this talks about really not like being in between two worlds. To me, this is what this feels like right now. With the Queen of Wands, you're definitely going for your passion. You're definitely moving forward, trying to find some kind of peace, trying to find some kind of happiness by following your own heart. But with the Fool reversed, there's two possibilities with the Fool reversed. It's either you're being very cautious in taking this journey and you're not, like, you're still kind of dipping your toe in, you're not fully diving in, or you're moving forward in your decisions, not thinking about the consequences. For me, though, this feels like a fear of beginning, a fear of starting. For a lot of you, when it comes to the exchanges that you have with people, you could be feeling like you're backed into a corner because a lot of the relationships or a lot of the secrets that have been exposed or the things that have been shown to you, it makes you hesitant to want to move forward at all. But it's like you're in this, you feel like you're in this damned if you do, damned if you don't energy. But in reality, you're on your way to wish fulfillment. You're on your way to moving forward. There's a need to close out the previous cycle that was happening. And I feel like with the Saturn retrograde, for those of you who've been working your ass off and not really talking about the progress you've made in your journey, really not discussing the important things that are being made in your journey, you're just moving forward independently, trying to figure out how you're going to go about this independence. You're tired of this. You're tired of feeling like you're just living in slow motion, and you're moving forward and taking control of your life. With the Pentacles, with the Four of Pentacles reversed, there could be someone coming in to help you move forward. This could be a friend, a partner, whatever. But I feel like someone's helping you to get out of this stuck energy. Okay. Let's keep moving. Okay, for some of you, this Saturn retrograde is going to close out toxic relationships in your life and make you feel like, fuck, I should just be single indefinitely. I don't know what to do. It's very back and forth because I'm getting the two of Swords reversed can be an end to the indecision. You may be dealing with a lot of people right now who wanted to be in control and they're falling off their thrones as we speak. A lot of people are going to be shedding their egos. And I say that like it's casual, but an ego death is one of the most painful things you can go through in this life. Because it any shred of who you thought you were or any false confidence that you built your life on will be ripped away from you quickly. So this is a really good time to figure out if you're feeling triggered at this time. This is a really good time to figure out why you're feeling those triggers and what's happening with those triggers. Because I feel like if you choose to be stubborn and not move forward and just keep living the way that you're living, which I doubt very much if you're watching this video is what you're going to choose to do, then the lessons are only going to get louder and louder and louder and louder until you learn them. You're moving, for those of you who were in family situations where you had to cut yourself off from family members or you had to remove yourself from certain situations, that's being healed in this time. You're moving to calmer waters. You're doing the hard work that it takes behind the scenes. You're moving towards completion. With the Knight of Pentacles, the Four of Wands, and the Empress, this could possibly be a new relationship coming in. This new relationship with the Knight of Pentacles they could have major earth placements, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, in their top three. But you guys you're moving home. You're moving to where you're supposed to be. Wow, holy moly. Okay. So I see the Knight of Pentacles, the Four of Wands. So for those of you who have new relationships in your life, with the Knight of Pentacles, I feel like the cards are saying take it slowly. Take it very slowly. Keep your Keep your wits about you, you know. Don't be pulling those old codependent tricks out of your old hat. Okay? Those tricks need to fall by the wayside. But this is big, guys. Look at this. Look at what I got. Emperor, Empress, Ace of Wands. Holy shit, could that not be more amazing? Is that not what you've been waiting for? And trust me, guys, tarot is not gender, okay? So it doesn't matter if this is a same-sex couple, it doesn't matter. This is a true pair. This is the Emperor, this is a power couple. These are two people who don't need to be together, they want to be together. These are two people who can create a business together. These are two people who know how to go after their heart's desire, but they also have the practical, stable ground to do it. This is beautiful. And if this isn't a relationship that you're feeling, this could also be this could also just be you coming together with yourself, your divine masculine and divine feminine. I know that every dude freaks out when I say you're learning how to incorporate your divine feminine, which is really sad, guys, just saying. It's not that big of a deal, but when I say that you're incorporating your divine feminine, I just mean that you're in a place where you're not in action all the time. You're willing to let things come to you. You're willing to see how something plays out. You're willing to read between the lines. You don't see things in black and white. You see them in gray. You wait for time to pass and the story to finish instead of just cutting it off at the pass. Spirit is with you in this time, helping you to offer your cup to multiple people. And when I say offer your cup, I don't mean romantically. I mean just as a person. This is going to be a really good time to, I feel like this is going to be a really good time to make new connections or to deepen the connections that you already have. Because I know a lot of us are meeting new people, interacting with new people, and it's freaking scary. A lot of us haven't even been in the game for a long time. So give yourself a pat on the back for every attempt that you make. And just because maybe that one attempt wasn't there, think about it like this. Think about it. It was necessary for me to meet that person in order to go forward in my journey. Meeting someone and taking your time on an experience is not a waste of time. You're becoming independent within yourself, and you're learning that you're going to show up for yourself every damn time, no matter what anybody else says. So there's a lot less fear of people leaving you or you being abandoned. All of that rigmarole that you went through last year, that you chose to heal yourself from, that you chose to chill and just be and allowed yourself to process whatever you needed to process, these are the rewards coming in, my guy. This is the bread and butter of what you've been waiting for. This independence. Walking away from things that no longer serve you. Walking away from the mundane. Walking away from what's not yours. Walking away from the heartbreak and the suppression. Some of you could be getting apologies this Saturn retrograde as well, or you could be giving apologies to someone. If your heart is really hurting, and you feel really suppressed in this time and you're really questioning the way that you treated somebody, I would definitely recommend either closing that chapter out or offering just an extension of clarity. And when I say an extension of clarity, I don't necessarily mean get back together with them or anything of that nature. It's just creating a harmonious environment, especially if the person that you are at odds with is like a baby mama or a baby daddy or a mom, a dad, a sister, someone that you know you're going to be connected with whether you like it or not, kind of thing. And I feel like maybe for some of you where the apology is coming in, the apology could be use your discernment. That's all I'm going to say about that. Use your discernment when you get this apology, because I feel like this could be, if this is a family scenario, I feel like this could be a really conducive environment to help the relationship between you two evolve, but not necessarily in a romantic sense. because I don't feel like the other individual is ready to share the kind of energy that you're willing to give, if that makes any sense. For some of you, the person has changed. Use your discernment. Use your discernment wisely. That's all I'm going to say. For a lot of you, you've been learning how to balance out your emotions and how to, what I'm getting in this message is you've really been learning the difference between what your heart wants and what your head wants, and how your emotions get in between the two, and how you can move that forward. A lot of you also have been transmuting energy from a lost relationship into yourself and moving as the Queen of Wands. There's some of you with the full reverse this time, I'm seeing somebody who's had to walk their journey in faith. Someone who's had to walk their journey not knowing really necessarily what's ahead of them, but knowing that their soul is calling them to this. You will be getting clarity. Ace of Swords. You'll also be getting into relationships where you're not going to be thinking, some of you could have been in like a 5-year cycle. I don't know why I'm getting 5 years, but I'm feeling 5 years. A 5-year cycle where you were really intensely in a relationship where either the person wasn't giving enough in the relationship, or there wasn't an even exchange. Someone was giving emotionally more than the other person, or vice versa. Somebody wasn't giving enough. But either way, that's the end. This is the end of that cycle. And the Three of Cups, to me, this symbolizes friendship, mainly, and getting soul family. Queen of Pentacles means you're finding your stable ground. You're moving forward into what you want to move forward in. And maybe the vision has changed a little bit. Like maybe, I don't know, maybe you wanted to get famous, or maybe you wanted to be seen by thousands of people. And now maybe just having a business and having a family and doing what you love is enough. And if you get famous, that's a byproduct of it. Or if you get lots and lots of money in your account, that's a byproduct of the happiness that you're exuding every single day. It's not because you're trying to manifest it or you're becoming impatient about it. It's just a natural extension of you because you're so happy. And when we manifest in a high frequency like love, yeah, sky's the limit, guys. So I hope this reading made sense to you. I hope that you got something out of it. If you have any questions, please feel free to say anything you need in the comments. I love you guys, and until next time, bye.